Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I have a bunch of things on my list that I want to accomplish. I need to work on doing putting two, maybe like 3 or 4 things on that list instead of just having this really long list and attempting to get as much done on it as I can. So I got up this morning, took Vinny to daycare because he goes to daycare full time now. And then I came back, made a little breakfast, which you saw, and some coffee. And I just threw on a bit of a face, which I normally don't do because if I'm going out, I'm wearing a mask, and I just don't like wearing a mask with like makeup really underneath it. But I wanted to look a little bit more presentable, right? And I also wanted to share a couple of pieces of jewelry that I got from Ana Luisa with you guys. I have shown some pieces that I've gotten before in a previous video, but thank you to Ana Luisa for sending these pieces over. They're very good with quality jewelry at an affordable price point that's mainly kind of like more on the minimal dainty side, which is a preference of mine, especially being like busy or just minimal and not really knowing how to style things. Sometimes it's just easy to wear these things because they just go with everything and they're kind of trendy but like classic at the same time. So I have these earrings in the front. I think I've already shown, which are just like a small double hoop, and then this earring in the back, which is just like some rhinestone, some stone encrusted little tiny baby hoops. But I also have this ring, which is super dainty, just very minimal. It has like 2 little stones on it, and it's adjustable, just kind of like barely there, as well as this bracelet with the flowers on it. So just like easy stuff to throw on that kind of goes with everything, makes you feel a little bit more put together than you might have been before. So I will leave everything down in the link below. I think I have a coupon code as well, which I'll put in the link below in the description box. Now on today's agenda, we just have grocery shopping and meal planning. So I'm trying to do really a lot better with like meal planning and sticking to like a budget because groceries are expensive. So I printed out some recipes. I actually went through and inventoried everything in the pantry and the refrigerator to see what I had, and then according to the recipes was able to like write down a list of things that we actually needed, and then that way I have the things that I already have, so that I'm not buying a bunch of like extra stuff, and I'm sticking to a budget, and we're gonna try to just do a week and see how it goes. So I think I'm gonna go to Costco, Aldi, and maybe Harris Teeter, and then I'll come back. I want to do some organization specifically with my jewelry because I bought some new jewelry organizers, so we'll see if we can get that done today. But I will catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm finally back from the grocery store. That probably took like 2 hours because I went to multiple different places to get everything that I needed on my list. So I went to Costco, Aldi, Target, and then I went to Target thinking I might be able to get everything I needed, and then I couldn't. So there's a Harris Teeter like right next door, so I just ran there to get the last couple of things. So I got everything on the list. There were like a couple herbs like chives and green onions that I didn't get because I just didn't search hard enough for them, and then I'm not gonna miss them anyway. But let me show you everything that I got. It looks like so much food, especially for like 2 adults and 1 toddler who doesn't eat anything but bananas and cauliflower tots anyway. But let's start with Harris Teeter because it took like 2 seconds. I got a red cabbage. I'm making egg roll in a bowl tonight, and you're supposed to use like the coleslaw mix, and I like red cabbage in mine, but I couldn't find any coleslaw mix with red cabbage in it. There's one at Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's is out of I wouldn't go in there today just for that. And then I finally found Sierra Mist. So I haven't had like soda like that, maybe an occasional one from like a fast food restaurant, maybe once in the last like, I don't know, 8 months or so. And then with me being pregnant, I'm trying to make sure I don't go over my caffeine limit a day, which I normally am not even like close to it. But I like Sierra Mist. It has a little bit more flavor than Sprite and 7-Up, but it's really hard to find Sierra Mist. So they have it at Harris Teeter. And then my son drinks whole milk. And sometimes we buy the lactose free because we don't know if it's helpful. I mean, he doesn't have any problems, but sometimes just buy this one and it's organic. If I can buy organic, I will. I got some apple cinnamon checks for myself, and then I couldn't find, I'm pretty sure these are probably not in season anymore, because the only place I could find them was Target. Nowhere else had any of the mandarin oranges, only like navel oranges. Moving on to Costco, which my membership, I didn't know expired at the end of September, so I had to renew that. So we got 2 bundles of bananas, as my son eats like 1 banana a day. The Boston lettuce is my favorite for salads and tacos or anything bowl related lettuce wise. This just has like a lot of flavor to it, and it lasts a really long time. If you don't take it out and wash it until you're ready to use it, it lasts probably well past that date right there. Some baby spinach, got some fresh broccoli, because one of my recipes calls for like fresh broccoli. Plus I'm gonna put this in the egg roll in a bowl. 2 loaves of bread. We put this in the freezer to help it last longer. Pro tip, some black pepper, baked potatoes. I feel like I can use more of these versus buying the big bag at Costco of the big potatoes before they go bad. Red grapes, these didn't look terrible. Olive oil. My son kinda, sorta, he used to love these, and I don't know if he's phasing himself out, but these little pouches, fig bars, he definitely loves those. Some turkey sausage links. I just went ahead and bought this big one. I know it's not like the best for you, but my husband doesn't eat pork, so that's that for breakfast. This salsa is pretty good from Costco, and it lasts a really long time. I'd like to get fresh salsa, but it's just gonna go bad too fast. I found this, and this was an impulse buy, not on my list, but some cheese and caramel mixed popcorn. And then lastly, we have Aldi, which I was very pleased with my outcome from Aldi, because you know, sometimes some of Aldi's, most of this isn't produce, because some of Aldi's, a lot of times Aldi's produce is kind of questionable, y'all. But mixed vegetables, I try to give my son, I put vegetables in front, some type of vegetable in front of him every single day, just so he can get exposure to it, and he never touches it. He used to eat everything I would put in front of him. And then when he hit like, I don't know, 13, 14 months, just stopped. Chicken sausage, not on my list for this week, but I wanted to just get it while I was there, because this is kind of hard to find, but Italian style chicken sausage. So I like to use this in place of pork sausage, because I eat the swine, y'all, but I'm not gonna make 2 different dishes for dinner. Some cheddar cheese, some Parmesan cheese. I only needed 2 carrots for this recipe, but this was all they had. Some peaches, hopefully these are tasty. An avocado for some avocado toast when I'm feeling like it. Italian cheese, cream cheese, chicken broth, less sodium. I wanted a vegetable broth, but Aldi didn't have any. Cinnamon raisin bread. The best cinnamon raisin bread ever is at Trader Joe's. Trust me, but I was not driving all the way out there for one little loaf of bread. English muffins, some minced garlic, 2 cans of tomato sauce. This to me is like the equivalent of Rotel, so diced tomatoes with green chilies, a bag of onions. I really only needed like 1, but that's all they had. Coleslaw mix. I got some Thousand Island because I think Vince likes that on his salads. I picked this up because the 3 times a year that I use ginger, this is nice to have. Like, I have the powdered ginger, but this is nice to have too. Free range eggs. The best hot sauce in the entire world is Texas Pete. You can argue with your mama on that one. Apple Jacks. There's some things at Aldi that, like, I don't know, y'all. Sometimes Vince is like a label whore when it comes to food, but he will eat these off-brand, what are these? Pop-Tarts. He'll eat these And they're just frosted brown sugar and cinnamon. Strawberries, some organic ones. These are from Aldi. They didn't look terrible, so hopefully they last a decent amount of time. Milk for us, another thing of milk for my son. I would have gotten 2 at Aldi, but they only have that last one there. And then a bunch of juice because Vince will drink like this entire thing in 3 days. So I got 3 apple juices, lemonade, strawberry lemonade, and cranberry grape. So thankfully we got a refrigerator for the garage. So that is for overflow of like juice mainly, and then freezer like items, because this refrigerator in the new house is like, I think it's one of those counter depth ones, and the one in the old house was not, and it was a lot bigger. So we needed the extra storage. But I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then I'll get back with you guys. So now I'm going to try to tackle some organizing and unpacking. We've been here like a month and I still haven't unpacked everything because I needed to get a couple of things done. So if you watched the empty house tour, you saw that in the back of the master closet, there's this like weird, funky space underneath the stairs, I think. Okay, so this is like my side of the closet, and it has a door here. It's low-key creepy. Anyway, there's this room. It's like a decent sized room. I use it for like overflow of beauty products, and I have moved this desk in here, which is the desk I've had from IKEA for years now. And I wanted to put it that way so it would take up less space, but it was too long. So I might look and see if they have a shorter top, and then that way I can flip it and face it that way. But all of my makeup is in there, minus this stuff here. And then I got this shelving unit from IKEA as well, which I forget the name of it. It comes in a couple of different colors, but I just went the white and the natural wood color. So it has all these shelves, and I'm gonna use probably like the top 2 or middle 2 or so right here to store my jewelry. But I need to adjust the shelves because I got a couple of different things from like TJ Maxx or something. TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, one of those. So I have this one, and then this one, which is a little too tall. So I just need to move that shelf down. Probably move the bottom shelf down, and that way I can move all of them down because I can't move the top shelf up really anymore. I guess I could take it out, but that might be too much. And then I got these to put like earrings, bracelets in, and a couple other things. I don't have a whole lot of jewelry. I did declutter a lot of it, so hopefully it will all fit here. I just need to go ahead and readjust these shelves real quick. So let me do that, and then I'll be back. I just moved these 2 shelves on the bottom, only to realize that this middle one is screwed in and stationary, so I can't drop it down anymore. So I'm just gonna have to like drop those 2 down or take one out. Ugh. Okay, so I just moved the top. I took the top shelf off and then moved the one underneath it up 1 notch. So it's a little bit more space than I was going for, but it'll be fine. It'll fit. So I have all the pieces up here, and then all of my jewelry is in these bags and in here. So now I'm gonna get that all sorted and So I'm finished. And this is what it looks like. It's not the most like aesthetically pleasing thing, that's for sure, but it's going to get the job done, at least for now, because honestly, I don't reach for a lot of this stuff. A lot of it is like sentimental gifts or things that I wore for like special occasions, like my wedding or so. So that's why I'm hanging on to them. Up here, I just put earrings, so all my studs, which aren't very many. I have some in the bathroom that I typically wear like every day. These are rings, some more statement jewelry there, and then here is the rest of everything. So hoops, which, why do I have hoops this big? I don't know. And then more statement earrings there. In the back, these are just like all of the Ana Luisa bags that they come packaged in, so really nice little velvet pouches that you can travel with. And then that's a compact that I got as a bridesmaid. All right, so that is what we got so far, and then we still have like 4 or 5 more shelves to put like hair products probably, or random miscellaneous workout things that I am not using currently. All right, so Mama is going to go take a break because she is tired and her back is hurting. I finished it and I'm just going to eat dinner and watch some TV. I apologize that everything after like the very first clip in this vlog is filmed from my iPhone because I only had one SD card. My other one that was like 128 gigs got damaged and like broke into a million pieces, so I threw it away. And then I only had a 32 gig. It got full, and filming on that Sony, like, it's a weird transfer to my computer. So tomorrow I will be going to get a new SD card, probably two, maybe like 264 gigs. That way I just like always, you know, have one or so. Thanks so much for spending the day with me. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. I will have their link down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.